This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network. This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching Northview High School football on the Indiana Sports Network.
ceramic mugs, and insulated mugs. Fearless Designs is an Indiana company serving the entire United States. No order is too large and no order is too small. Contact Fearless Designs for all your promotional needs. You can get the latest high school and college sports information plus great original sports stories at xlhsports.com. He's back. Coach John Crooks welcomes you to enjoy some of your favorite foods at Coach's Timeout. Coach's is now open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Parties of all ages are welcome. Get popular food at popular prices plus good friends at Coach's Timeout. Remember, Coach's Timeout, now open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
You're watching.
So really tonight, even though the track is a little wet, for both of these teams, man, I know you see a lot of teams deferring. I think if I'm either one of these, I'm getting the ball.
Yeah, in a game like this where, everything is going to matter from the opening tip, I'm with you, Walt. If I get a chance, I want to take a football and try to drive down.
Your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants. We sit next to you in church.
I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just my name is Lynn Hobson, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy.
Got the ball.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. They've been a really, really good asset for us.
All-pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an all-pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is the number one pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one car to another. York has your best deal.
Shop on YorkAutomotive.com. We'll show you why. We're number one. You are.
Number one. You are. You're number one at York.
Thank you for watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 812-448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
Welcome back here to Northview High School. After one quarter, it was all Northview in the first quarter there. Walt was calling back with 140 plus yards on there and 2 touchdowns. Beat them out to an 14-0. Right now, they are backed up. To the outside, so barring the extra point here, it's 14-6. We've got ourselves a ball game.
That was a must-have for the Eagles there. Been in the red zone 3 times. They cashed this one in. Extra punt. No good.
As he yanks it left. So.
14-6. We'll step aside. 11:05 to go second quarter.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
You are watching high school football on the Indiana Sports Network.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America builds and maintains roads, bridges, and other essential infrastructure that make us the crossroads of America. So thanks to LIUNA members' work, Hoosiers have a better quality of life, like access to utilities, easier routes to jobs, schools, or medical care. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
Welcome back as South Putt with a little squib kick here. It's fielded by Quinn Lewis right around the 35, and he's tackled almost immediately by a couple South Putt Eagles. So Northview going to take over with decent field position at the 34-35, first down. Looking to answer here as South Putt gets on the board, and we're at 14-6 early on in the second quarter, Walt.
That extra point miss may loom large. We'll see as Coach Sorrell, should he get in the end zone again, may decide to go for 2 from here on out. I don't know. We'll see. A lot of game to be for this thing to be decided. Just early stages, second quarter. Knights coming out, like you said, on their 34-yard line. Let's see if we can get Slade Fell going a little bit. Nope, Bath's going to keep. And they just cannot get this young man down. Looking for the hat trick, will be caught from behind. But another massive gain by Bath.
Man, I mean, 3 carries, and he's almost 200 yards,
yes.
Walt. I mean, probably is at 200 yards. I mean, that's incredible running by Bath on only 3 carries, and he gets them deep in Eagle territory here as they're looking to answer South Putt right away.
Has Sladefeld carried the ball?
I don't believe that he has.
I know McLaurin has a couple of carries, and of course Bath has some carries, but I don't know that Fell has you know, I talk about him being able to focus defensively is good, but you know, he'll get a few touches. And here's number 1. Fell up the middle, stutter steps. Nice gain on first down, close to a first.
Well, and unfortunately for Fell, both times he's been on the field, it's been one play, Bath to the house, so he hasn't had a chance to carry the football.
I think if we ask him, I think he won't be too upset as they got on the board a couple times, and you know, he doesn't seem like the selfish type to me. I don't know him personally, but you know.
Most of this senior class all the way around, I mean, they've been friends since they were in the 2nd and 3rd grade. I know a lot of those boys, and what they care about is winning.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter to them who's on the field, who does what. They want to win, and they want to win all the time. So
Slade with another carry. Looking left side, short gain. Is it a chain mover? Oh, flags on the play.
We've got flags.
There are 2 fouls on the play. Personal foul, South Putnam. Personal foul, Northview. Those penalties will offset. It'll be third down.
As this down will be replayed. A couple of unsportsmanlike penalties. These teams getting after it, maybe getting a little testy here.
I believe that was Hanley and Rates on the outside here as they were kind of jawing at each other and got up in each other. So probably just some some football talk out there. I'm sure they were probably asking each other where they're eating after the game, things like that.
Might be going to Poloni's after the game. Depending on what time this thing is over. Avery Perry press covers bottom of the screen. He's got room, no safety in his area. Bath running the other direction though. Oh, going nowhere. Going nowhere. Let's see where they spot it. Third down.
Bath looking for room to run. He found none there. Got 1 yard. So 3rd and 2, 10 minutes to go here, second quarter. Northview trying to get a first down, looking to punch one into the end zone.
I'm big on matchups. When I see a matchup, I'm, thinking about my play call as at a stoppage here. See what's going on this time.
We're going to take a quick second here to thank our sponsors while they figure things out. Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, XLH Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and as always, York Automotive. 5 locations across the Wabash Valley in Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. As second time tonight, the referees have had to take a second.
We're on 4th down now. There was a discussion, and they realized that it's 4th down, which coincides with what I have on my sheet. We got the Knights went run, and we're going to attempt a field goal.
Okay.
Knights on for, well, I'm not good at this. What is this, about a 30-yarder?
Lucas Whitman, so he's at the 16, 26 yards.
Okay. Kick is up. It's high enough. Is it directionally accurate? And it is. 17-6. Knights pull ahead just a little bit farther. 9:48 to go, second quarter. We shall return in a moment.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Poloni's, from our family to yours.
You're watching Northview High School football on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, welcome back here to Northview High School. Northview, 9:48 to play in the second quarter with the lead on the South Putnam Eagles, 17-6, as Lucas Whitman gets the football, getting set, getting ready to kick off here to South Putnam. Walt, what's South Putnam got to do here to answer and get on the board?
Sustain another drive. They had a very nice one last time. They started on the 49-yard line, so chances are they won't, unless they get a great run back, won't have that type of field position. But they have moved the ball very well as the deep kickoff fielded at the 3. And we're going to get this thing around to Witt. He's going to go the other direction. Witt spins, gets close to the 30. We feel change in the direction of the wind, the strength of the wind. I'm expecting to see Mary Poppins at any moment with her carpet bag flying through the sky on an umbrella. As that's just the change in the wind. It's like, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly picked up. It feels like it's about 10 degrees colder right now, as this feels finally like football weather.
It does. I love Mary Poppins. It's a great movie. I hope kids today are still watching that movie. It's fantastic.
As I'll tell you what, Walt, Northview, for most all accounts right now, is doing a really good job of controlling the line of scrimmage
Correct.
and not letting Benton get loose, because
I agree.
he does it to a lot of teams, and so far they've limited him, besides that 13-yard scamper for a touchdown, to 4 or 5 yards here.
That's why I see a lot of quick passing by Klein. Let's see what he decides to do here. Benton still back there in the backfield. Looking Jefferson's way. Nope, Klein might keep it, and he gets hit. Had no one breaking free, and Cale Allen bringing him down.
Well, and I'll tell you what, if I'm Drew Klein, I'm doing exactly that right there, trying to get on the ground, because when the big truck, Cale Allen's coming through, I don't want to be in the way.
Yeah, he waited and waited and waited as long as he could, but just at some point, you got to get what you can. 3rd down and 8 from the 30. Need a big play here for the Eagles. Has time. Over the middle. Oh, no. Went out to the outside. I thought we were going to go in the middle. Almost intercepted, but not able to come up with it. The Slade fell. I thought we were going over the middle to Tincher, but he went far side, and it's going to be a punt situation.
Yeah, Klein didn't exactly look comfortable back there, looking around, thought he had a read, missed it, had to, try to just get it off there. I believe, was that Hanley he was trying to throw it to?
I think so.
And unfortunately, it falls short. Almost an interception by Fell as he died, but couldn't get his hands underneath it. So South Putnam back to punt here. A little trouble with it. Picks it up, still gets it off.
Great job to get that thing off. And it takes a little bit of an Eagles roll. They'll touch it inside the 40-yard line. That could have been catastrophic, but great job to get that punt off.
Yeah, I mean, just to be able to get it over into Knight territory there, you're pretty happy if you're Coach Sorrell there, because that had all the makings of getting deep into South Putt territory already. So 8:23 to go, second quarter. Northview with the lead, 17-6, and the football 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line is Colton Bath. Senior, captain, leader for Northview here in the shotgun. Assessing the defense.
See what Bath does here. Nope, there's Lewis. And runs a nice out route, and it's going to move the chains.
And I tell you, well, if I'm Coach Rates and my coaching staff, I'm looking at that saying, if that's there all night, let's keep doing it. Because,
all night.
I mean, Blake Witt is an incredible defender, but you can't guard that kind of size in Quinn Lewis.
Nope. It's not going to happen. Now Lewis on the other side of the field. So these Knights, they'll line guys up all over the place. Avery Perry there in the far side slot. Slade fell. Still in the backfield. Just a few touches here tonight offensively.
Uh-oh. Pass protection breaks down. Bath is struggling. He gets a man.
Great job by Witt to get underneath that ball, headed for Lewis. Lewis came from the far side all the way across the field to help out his quarterback, but Blake Witt on the spot. Great pass breakup.
I'll tell you what, that's as good a defense as you're going to see right there, as Blake Witt on a dead run dives, is able to get a hand on it and knock it down, because Lewis was going to corral that one if not. So what a play by Blake Witt there as the pass falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for Northview.
Use all of that 5'8" frame to get his fingertips on the ball to knock it down.
I've watched Blake Witt play several times, and he doesn't play at the size that he is. That kid plays much bigger most of the time, Walt.
Bath. Nope, you're not getting by Jefferson this time. Great
Jefferson
pursuit.
had a little bit of force behind that one. He said, I'm tired of you taking this ball and taking off.
I thought I saw a flag. This might be a hold.
I mean, if you're South Putt, are they going to take it?
Yes.
Yep, they're going to push Northview back some.
Holy. On the offense,
2nd and
10 yards from previous spot, replay 2nd down.
From where the ball was spotted at the 49, or would have been spotted at the 49, I take the penalty.
Yep.
That's my thought.
Yeah, I mean, Northview can be a 1-2 play quick offense, so you got to push them back and make them use more of the field here. It's 2nd 20 now from their own 39. Bath looking to the sideline. He gets the play. He's getting everybody set as he's moving Rates over to the far side. 3 receivers on that far side. Nothing down here on the near side to us. Fell in the backfield.
Jefferson looking like he's going to come from his left side, and here he comes, double teamed. Still gets through there. Gets Quinn Lewis. Quinn Lewis down at the 40-yard line. Should be a first down. This young man, we've talked about it this season. Quinn Lewis, just a sophomore, but you're seeing the maturation process, this young man, with the routes he's able to run, the size that he has, and the quickness.
6'4", 185 pounds of pure muscle,
Yes.
Walt. And if you throw it anywhere close to him, he's got hands of steel and he's going to catch it. So if I'm Coach Rates, I'm looking at him a lot more tonight, along with Avery Perry, as they can throw the football. They've been able to throw the football. They can't fall in love with the run after 2 early scores. They got to change it up and stay on them here.
Coach Sork changes up defensively, got Brudge on him. Oh, hit the backfield after the ball comes out was Bath, and that's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, he had 2 Eagles in his face
Yep.
real quick there. Had to throw that a little bit before he wanted, as Fell wasn't able to get his head turned around and get that one there. So 2nd and 10, 7:28 to go, second quarter.
Knights trying to continue this drive that started at their own 38-yard line. Slower moving quarter than we had in the first. A lot of stoppages here in this quarter.
Well, I'm certain we've already got more plays ran in the second quarter than we did the first.
Hands off to Fell. Not far side, runs over a would-be tackler, gets a couple of more across the 30.
Yeah, as Tincher got in, put his shoulder pad into him, and Fell met him with his shoulder pad and kind of ran him over. And luckily, Tincher had him wrapped up by the foot, or he might have broke through and took off.
And they're going to say first down? Okay.
They're going to call it first down. So
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say this is a big play right here,
Right.
3rd and 1, but nope, 1st and 10 from the 31, Northview.
So putting Brudge on to Lewis puts Witt in the slot on Perry. What would you do here?
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to throw a go route to Avery Perry and let him come down with it, because Avery Perry's proven time and time again, if you throw it up and it's close, he'll go get it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, where you're at on the field, 1st and 10, take a shot.
No safety shaded on this side of the field, which I think is a mistake. I'm going to get a timeout by Coach Rates. We'll step aside, 6:57 to go, second quarter.
I am Pedro Piloni, owner of the Piloni's Steakhouse. I definitely, recommend Riddell National Bank because be honest, other banks, they tell me no. And I went to Riddell and they tell me yes.
With his background in the industry, we thought he had a really good chance of success.
That helped me, they pushed me to the right direction.
Riddell National Bank has always had a strong commitment to community, and bringing a high-quality restaurant like Poloni's to Brazil seemed like the right thing to do.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
Welcome back here to Northview High School, 17-6, second quarter. Northview with the football, 1st and 10, as Bath's in the shotgun, looking at the defense.
He's looking downfield towards Perry. He's got it. Touchdown. We saw the alignment. No safety help on the near side. You got Perry. You got Lewis. Must have safety help on that side of the field. I don't know. After the timeout, still not enough of an adjustment, and easy pitch and catch there. 6 for the Knights.
Yeah, when you've got 2 guys with no safety help that are that big, you're in trouble, and that's exactly what Colton Bath noticed. He was able to chuck it down there. Perry comes up with it. Touchdown, Knights.
Trying to make it 24-6 is Whitman. Pressure came, but not quick enough. 24-6 after the point after. We'll step aside for a quick timeout. We'll be right back.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 812-448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
Welcome back here as we're getting set for action here after the touchdown by Northview. 6:49 to go, second quarter. Northview in command at 24-6 as they break the huddle. Lucas Whitman going to step this one off and getting ready to kick it out to South Putt. Sorry about that. Walt, quick strikes. That's been the name of the game for Northview in this offense tonight.
Long gains, whether it be Bass on the ground or in the air. This one be fielded by Jefferson inside the 15. He gets to the 25 and goes no farther.
I tell you what, Carter Raines' name has been mentioned on the defensive side of the football for Northview quite a bit tonight, Walt, as he is in there on about every possession trying to stop somebody.
Speaking of possession, this is a big one for the Eagles. They do get the ball to begin the second half as they need a touchdown here. Nice drive. I'd love to see them get bent to the outside. Also would love to see them swing the ball out to him via the pass. Klein. Looking downfield. Oh, his receiver, Hanley, did not see the ball. He broke open. There is a flag.
Yep, we've got a flag. Probably a little bit of defensive hold there.
But complete the route.
Yeah.
Keep going. Look like they're going to get a flag, but I just thought he pulled up, and if he'd have kept going, there's a possibility that he gets the ball.
It was tough because
unlikely, but
I think he got held pretty good, and that slowed his momentum down quite a bit.
There are fouls on the play by each.
Long time to get this.
An eligible man downfield on South Putnam. Holding on the defense. Those penalties offset.
Offsetting penalties and eligible downfield and a hold offset.
And that's the product of that broken play a little bit is we got a man off the line downfield a little bit too much, and that hurts for South Putt.
Well, 1st and 10. We'll try this thing again. Hanley staring down Lewis. Lewis staring down Hanley. Bottom of your screen. Going to give this thing to Bentley, trying to break it to the outside and not able to get anything going.
And I tell you what, you got to give it to the defense of Northview right now as they have held Ty Benton very much in contain for what he's used to doing.
Yes. Has been well over 100 yards in every game, save the Edgewood game. And he exited that one with 80-plus yards in the first quarter. Now it's Fell. Little zone. Oh, high hands. Ball in the air.
Oh,
Two Knights. Perry and Scales collide. The ball lands on the ground. Flag on the play at around the 32. I thought the hands were high going after Klein. We'll see.
There are 2 fouls on the play again, one by each team.
Illegal downfield against South.
Here, those penalties offset.
Offsetting penalties again. Illegal man downfield.
Second time for South Putt on this drive.
Which is surprising. Boy, man, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah. Well, after the offsetting penalties, South Putt, 2nd and 8 here. Man, as they are having all sorts of trouble right now, Walt. 5:53 to go here.
Quick out. Handley, hits off his foot. And a flag.
Got another penalty.
I don't know what this was, but it's a flag thrown at the 30-yard line, and it was late in the play. After the ball hit the turf is when the flag came out.
Going to have a personal foul of some sort here, I'm guessing.
Maybe some words.
Personal foul.
Didn't look to be anything physical.
Against Black. That'll be a 15-yard penalty.
Wow, that's a big one.
Personal foul against Northview, so 15 yards for South Putt as they're going to get an automatic first down, and I'm not sure what happened. I didn't see it, but
it was some words, I think.
Yeah, that ref threw that flag pretty late, so
yeah, he did.
Usually something's said.
That comes out to the 42-yard line. So here, really, this South Putt trying to get this drive going. We're down to 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the half. They're out to their own 42-yard line. See if we get more quick passing by Klein here. Oh, we're going to give it to Benton. Hit the backfield. Great job there by Allen to get the first hand on him.
Yeah, Cale Allen blew that play up, and Benton had nowhere to go because 2 other guys were right behind him in there. And Northview is controlling the line of scrimmage right now as the offensive tackles of South Putnam just have no match right now for what Northview's able to do and get through the line.
Which is the opposite of what we talked about last week at the Braves. So this could be a result. You know, the Knights showing some pride here with their line. Benton looking, just not going anywhere.
No.
Now he dragged a tackler about a yard, but just couldn't get away from the grasp. Of Orman.
I mean, Devin Orman was fully blocked right there. He was able to jump off that block and just wrap up Ty Benton and keep him to, 3 yards maybe? So 3rd and 5 from the 47 here. This is a must first down right here, Walt. Must first down for South Putt.
Clock at 4:45 and rolling. Pressure coming by the Knights. Clyde going downfield, overthrown. Just overthrown. Looking for Handley. Handley a little bit, a little frustrated maybe there.
Well, he should be. He had 3 steps on Keegan Bell, and he had him dead to rights, and he just couldn't get underneath that football. He's off the field here. Well, it looks like he's telling somebody he got a little bit of a face mask that didn't get called. So,
and another time, the Knights bring pressure, and Klein just didn't have enough time to let that play develop and get a toss off like he really wanted to. So,
yeah, that's one of those. He's just got to hit the back foot and let it go.
Eagles punt. Low punt. Here comes Scales looking for room.
Oh,
he slipped at the 40. Not sure how much more he would have gotten, but it would have been fun to find out.
Yeah, as he kind of tackled himself there with the slip, but great field position for Northview here as they're going to take over 1st and 10 from the 47 with a 41-yard line. 24-6 lead here for Northview. 4:27 to go here in the first half as Colton Bath and the Northview offense looking to strike again. Well,
plenty of time too.
Yeah. 4 minutes, 27 seconds. That's a lifetime out here in high school football.
It is. A lot of youngsters out here watching this game. I'm looking at one particular youngster to my left. Mullet game is strong, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
He's got it rocking, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely. I love that.
Northview in no hurry as they get to the line. About 7 seconds left on the play clock.
Starting to get a few more sprinkles out
hands
here.
off to McGloyer. And he's going nowhere. Absolutely nowhere as he is wrapped up by Wyatt Speth. Wyatt Speth about picked him up and spun him around, Walt.
Yeah, he did.
Maybe 1 yard there.
McGloyer, a very capable runner.
I mean, the only semblance of a run game that Northview's had tonight is Colton Bath, unfortunately, as their running backs have not produced whatsoever on the ground. Maybe 5-10 yards at the most. Bath with close to 200, obviously.
See what Bath does here. Perry got a running start. Look at that direction and underthrown him again. Did he catch it or did that hop?
Yeah, I think he caught that
Oh,
one.
he did get his hands under that one. That was close. We've seen a lot of throws, Bass tonight. A little bit off his mark with those rollouts.
Yeah. Well, Avery Perry makes him look good at times because the kid has hands. He knew that one was going to go low, so the first thing he did was get to the ground, make sure he could get his hands underneath where that football had nowhere to go but up into his chest. So good catch there by Perry.
Bottom of screen, Perry, Witt. No safety.
Third
I
and
know
four.
it's 3rd and 4. I'm strongly considering taking that shot.
Well, and if you're Colton Bath, you have to look at that, and you have to just say, hey, listen, we're going to do this, no matter what the play call is.
Now the safety comes this way. Nope. Play goes the other way, and first down. And he gets out of bounds is Colton Bath.
Yeah, he's going to keep it on the ground. Looks like do they have a first down?
Yeah, they should. Yep, there we go.
Yep, now the chains are moving. So first down Northview, 2:55 to play as Northview is looking to keep the ball until the end of the half or score a touchdown either way, Walt.
They are, and they very well might do it unless you have a big play, a timeout stuff, but we'll step aside for a quick break. Be right back.
That's their second charge timeout.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Northview High School. It was 2:55 to go here in the first half. Northview with the 24-6 lead and the football. 1st and 10 at the South Putnam 49. Colton Bath in the shotgun, assessing the defense.
You got to look at Perry. Look off the safety. Rolls. Pressure! Khalil Jefferson, another sack. His second of the night.
You know, and Colton Bath he's a good runner. He's able to get away from a lot of pressure. Khalil Jefferson, he just wanted it right there.
Yeah.
He went and got it, brought him to the ground for a sack. 6-yard loss, so 2nd and 16. That's going to push Northview back onto their side of the field. 2:32 to go and counting here as Bath is getting players directed.
Khalil Jefferson is a ball player, man. I would love to know what his prospects are. If he wants to play football in college, he'll have opportunities. You look at his frame, look like he can put on some weight.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Trying to get the backfield this time. Bass is rolling under pressure. He evades 4 Eagles and throws the ball out of bounds to save the sack. There's your senior quarterback. Should have been sacked for a big loss, but just did enough. Wow.
I tell you what, that's going to go in the book as an incomplete, but that could have been a 10, 12-yard sack. I mean, and that changes the last 2 minutes of this game right here with him able to just get away from it and throw it out of bounds. You're still 3rd and 16, but you're not 3rd and 30.
That's right.
So
manageable. Eagles in the backfield, 2 plays in a row. Do they bring pressure again? And if so, how do the Knights react to that?
Well, if I'm Colton Bath, before I snap this football, I'm checking where big number 81 is for South Putt because he's already put him on his back once tonight. We don't want to see it happen again if you're Northview.
He's on that D end on the right side, looking to get in the backfield again. Going downfield, Quinn Lewis overthrown.
Just missed him.
Good job there by Bird to force that overthrow. Lewis had a step?
Yeah, he had about a step and a half on him, and Bath had to let go of that one a little bit before he wanted to and just got too much air underneath it, Walt.
That's what pressure will do. You get in the backfield and force that quick throw.
Yeah, but from the other side of that, I'm okay with that. Northview taking a shot there. I mean,
do it again.
You're up 24-6.
Yep.
A couple minutes to go in the first half. Take a shot because if Lewis reels that in, we're putting 6, maybe 7 more on the board.
Perry back to punt. Eagles, barring a successful return here of any sort, will have time. I believe. Oh, Jefferson almost got there.
Man.
Woo, that was close. Another great Northview bounce. Down to the 19. 1:44 on the clock. South Putnam, as we mentioned, gets the ball to begin quarter number 3. They've got the ball with plenty of time. 1:43. Run their 2-minute offense here. See what you can do.
And Walt, I'm telling you, if you're Coach Rates in Northview, the last thing you want to do is either let Jefferson or Benton get loose for a touchdown, knowing that they get the football coming out of halftime. That could change the entire trajectory of this game.
Absolutely. That's Jefferson, far side slot. Ball's coming to him over the middle. His knee was down though. I thought his knee was down before the ball came out. Let's see what they say. Yeah, they're saying backside official is saying his knee was down. I agree.
Ruling on the field is that his knee had hit the ground when the ball came loose. There's no fumble on the play.
And South Putt's not going to give them any time to think about it as they get up there on the snap and they're ready to go. Clock's still ticking, 1:15 to go. Jefferson moves to the near side here.
Quick out, Handley. Need to get out of bounds. He does not. Clock rolls, it's still the 3rd down.
3rd down and 4, right out a minute to play, and South Putt's got to go a little faster than this here, Walt.
That now is dangerous because you need to get this first down before you really crank it up.
Yep.
Knights have at least one timeout as well. 3rd and 2. Big play right here. Give it to Benton. Benton stutters.
That's
surges ahead. That'll be a first down. Now let's see what happens here. Do they spike this thing? I personally would if you want to save your timeout.
Well, it looks like they were able to get set pretty quick. Clock just now starting, 40 seconds to go. Klein's going to take the snap. He's looking to go deep.
Look at that Jefferson. He's got it.
Got him.
Big play by Jefferson.
And they got to get up on the football now, Walt. They got to get up on the football.
Back-to-back first downs. Still with that timeout in their hip pocket. Clock rolling at. Clock's rolling. The ball hasn't been that. They moved the clock too fast.
That was about 4 or 5 seconds right there.
Pressure. Jefferson. Ooh. Good coverage there by Cooper Schimmel. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Slate fell. Slate fell. I thought they moved the clock. They hadn't. The referee hadn't set it for play yet.
Yeah, it didn't look like he had taken his hand off it. The clock started rolling a couple seconds, but
yeah,
Slade fell right there with a heck of a knockdown because Jefferson had both hands on that football and he was able to just get in there and swipe it to the ground.
Jefferson far side slot now. 19.9. Eagles making this drive exciting. Can they punch it in from the 37-yard line? Klein back. Looking for the end zone. Overthrows his receiver. Handley. Just a little bit overthrown. In coverage was Garrett Schimmel.
That was Perry. Avery Perry,
Sorry.
I think.
Okay.
It's so hard to see him out there. Those 1s and those 8s, you never know, Walt.
I'm looking at an angle. I'm like, okay, well, we'll see. 3rd down and 10. Back-to-back incompletions by Klein.
14.4 to go. South Putnam in an ominous spot here because you're 3rd and 10. You got to get the first down, Walt, because you can't take your time out. You know, you got to get the first down here. So what play does Coach Sorrell draw up here to get him a first?
They might still go middle. No safety. Pressure coming. Klein's got to get it off. He does. Oh, he overthrows. He overthrows the receiver. Oh, boy, he had a receiver, Tincher, breaking open. Just not enough time and couldn't get any air under it.
Man.
Woo.
If he throws that up just a little bit, he probably gets the touchdown. So South Putt's going to take their last timeout right here.
Timeout.
We're going to keep it right here. 10 seconds to go.
That's the final timeout of the half.
We'll take a time here real fast. We're going to thank the people behind the scenes as they're working hard tonight. We've got some struggles with the cameras. We know that. We apologize. But Camera operators for tonight's game, Kanan Harper, Wyatt Foster, and Noah Gastineau. The video technician, Keith Lawson. Producer and director, Tony Harper. Again, with weather in the area when the team's trying to set up, makes it really difficult as they can't get set up. Cords are kind of discombobulated. I'm sure we'll get it right at halftime. So all you guys that are out there, stay with us. We're going to bring you some exciting action here in the second half. So 10 seconds to go, 24-6 Northview, South Putt driving, but 4th and 10, Walt. What are we going to do here?
I'm looking at Jefferson, and maybe even we'll see where Benton lines up. Swing him out of the backfield. Haven't seen that tonight yet. Maybe a little wheel.
With 10 seconds, it's got to be something towards the sideline.
It does.
If you're not going to the end zone, it's got to be something towards the sideline. With no timeouts, they're not going to have enough time to get up on the ball and get it spiked. Play's probably going to take 5 or 6 seconds to develop and go, so this could be it.
2 safety look by the Knights. Klein looking. Throws it in the end zone!
Oh, he dropped it!
He dropped it!
Oh, he dropped it!
Had a man in the end zone, Hanley. It hit him in his hands, hit him in his sternum, and he dropped the ball. Oh, he had 6 going into halftime. And
as there was so much going on right there as Zane Scales had a beat on the play and ran into the umpire to free up Hanley, and then Hanley had it wide open and was not able to corral it.
Was Hanley or Burge, one of the two.
By the look of it, I believe it was Hanley because he's down here on the ground. He's back out on the field, but he slammed his helmet down when he came off.
Wow.
So he's going to think about that one for a while, Walt.
So the Eagles have had a couple of opportunities here tonight. That drop, and then missing Jefferson. Instead of going to the corner, you had Jefferson open by a mile, and Klein didn't see him. Boy, those are 14 points right there, at least 12.
Yeah.
That man, you just last play, Bass, you just got to get up to the ground. Get up to the ground, Usher out of bounds. Oh my! A late hit flag as he's hit late. And good sportsmanship right there as Bass, Hanley said, hey, man, I didn't mean to do that. The momentum.
Good to see.
Bass had to jump over the chairs on the sideline. And good sportsmanship both ways. Hanley apologizing, Bass accepting.
Yep.
You're going to get a penalty, but the half is going to expire.
Yeah, Bath did the right thing there, though. He popped right up, let everybody know it was fine. He knew he didn't mean to do it.
Right.
Everything's okay. As we've got some feistiness right here now as the coaches are on the field for Northview.
Thing is, can the play end on a penalty? I don't think it can, right? Do we get one more play?
Yeah,
untimed down potentially.
I think they're looking at an untimed down here.
So if you put yards on this, you're going to get Northview with a shot.
Yeah, Northview's going to take a shot.
So we'll see where they spot this ball.
After the play was over, personal foul on the defense. We're going to play one untimed down. First down.
Yeah.
And there it is. Personal foul on South Putt. One untimed down. Let's see where they mark this off at. As this could be a big one right here, Walt.
It really could be. As just sometimes you. And the thing about it is Bath was in the white. He was almost exiting the white part of the sideline.
Oh,
this is going all to the 20-yard line. Really, the Knights could try a field goal if they want to, or they could pitch this thing in the end zone.
They're going to pitch it in the end zone.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. They're going to take their shot. Nope. No, Bath's coming off.
Okay.
Oh, okay, they're putting in Cooper Schimmel. Nope, here comes Whitman. So, yep, they're going to attempt a field goal.
I don't blame Coach Rates for this.
Nope.
Trying to get a free 3 points here to stretch this thing out to a 21-point lead. It'll be a 3-touchdown lead if Whitman.
This might be about the edge of Whitman's limit. 37 yards. That's a lot for a high school kicker.
It is.
Let's see what he does.
Snap good. Hold good. Kick has the distance.
Oh, my.
Look at that.
Oh, my. That's
Whitman
good.
gives the Knights a 21-point lead, aided by the unfortunate penalty by Hanley and the Eagles, 27-6. As Coach Sorrell was going to have a lot to talk about to his troops at the halftime break. Eagles down 3 touchdowns. As we start our halftime show, we'll step aside for a commercial timeout and come back with halftime analysis after these messages on the Indiana Sports Network.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies, from our family to yours.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business. We could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
It's time for the halftime report on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to halftime. 27-6 Northview as the band is taking the field with the color guard, it looks like. Is always a good opportunity to watch these groups here. That first half, there was a lot going on there as Northview in command. A lot of rushing yards, over 200 yards on the ground. A couple strikes through the air as they kind of had everything rolling there in the first half, Walt, as Northview out to a commanding 27-6 lead. What do you think?
Yeah, I just think Northview, coming off of a loss last week, a game that I know they wanted to feel like they had their sights set on, went over to the south side of Terre Haute and got manhandled through 3 quarters. But here tonight, much more physical at the line of scrimmage in the hole, on both sides of the ball, really opening up holes for Colton Bath and limiting what Ty Benton could do and has been able to do. The line of scrimmage has been key here tonight for the Northview Knights.
Well, and Colton Bath taking one of the first plays of the game to the house for a touchdown obviously helps.
Yeah.
But the defensive stand by Northview in South Putt's first drive, to be able to stop them inside of the 20 for 4 downs, I think that set the tone for where we're seeing this game go right now at 27-6 in the first, into the first half. As Northview's defense is fired up and they're making all the right plays right now, Walt.
They really are. You mentioned that turnover on downs, and man, they had South Putnam a nice drive to begin their possession on the first possession of the game. Got inside the 10 and stalled out. Gave Northview, the ball at the 9-yard line, and then later in the game as well, they had the ball inside the 5. Could not punch it in from there, and Northview just 2 massive defensive efforts on those 2 series are a part of what has them a 21-point lead.
Yeah, I mean, you can't say enough about their defense and the way they've played tonight. I think if you're Coach Sorrell, you're in there, you're probably talking to these boys about, listen, yeah, we're down 21 points, but with the offense that we have and the firepower that we have, we get the ball first. Let's come out and let's put one on the board, get a defensive stand, and get right back in this football game because, Walt, we got 24 minutes left. It is far from over.
It is, and especially with the fact that South Putt has shot themselves in the foot with some penalties. A couple of big plays they missed. That touchdown that was dropped, I thought a misread by Klein earlier in the second quarter. The penalty that led to the kick by Whitman. Trey, that's 17 points.
Yeah,
that's 2 touchdowns and a field goal. Points that you don't get, and then 3 that you give up. And so, boy, this really, South Putt is not out of this game, and they really should be a lot closer. So I think they're kind of shooting themselves, they're kind of kicking themselves for some of the miscues that you normally don't see out of this club. But kudos to the Knights for pressuring them and forcing some of these mistakes.
Yeah, and I think you said it best right there. South Putt, a little out of the ordinary with the way they're playing football in that first half. So I think if you're Coach Terrell, you're in there and you're talking to him and you're just saying, listen, boys, calm down.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 21 points, but we put up 21 points in a matter of 3 or 4 minutes.
Right.
Northview's a good football team, and we know that, but we can do it to anybody if we play right. So he's just got to get him calmed down. It looks like a little bit of nerves all the way through the first half there.
It does.
I can almost guarantee you that you throw that ball to Hanley 9 more times in the end zone and he doesn't drop it any of those other 9 times, Walt. I mean, just miscues that you don't normally see out of South Putt. So, I mean, on the other side of it, if you're Coach Rates, you're happy as can be with the way they played in that first half.
And you're looking on the screen, the Northview Marching Knights. Giving their 2025 show that they are still trying to perfect, as are all bands in the state of Indiana, really trying to get that thing exactly where they want it. Their show is called Squared, and we'll give you a moment to enjoy the Northview Marching Knights. The Northview Marching Knights, their 2025 show, as I mentioned, called Squared, championship-winning band. Tomorrow, they'll be at the Cavalcade of Champions at Center Grove High School, marching in open class C. They'll perform at 7:15 in the evening. If you're in the area and want to go to Center Grove, Northview Knights tomorrow. Second place in their competition. First place in the Avon last week. Two really good contests, and tomorrow they're at the Zionsville Bricks. And they pick the hat trick. North and South both perform there. North at 4:45. Marching band season, and along with football season, these kids work so hard. Every time we come here for a Northview volleyball game, you see the Northview Marching Knights out there rehearsing.
Yeah, they work tirelessly. I mean, I've had several kids come up through Northview here, and it doesn't matter if it's, early in the morning when school's not in or late in the evening. It seems like these kids are out here practicing, trying to get this thing right. So the amount of time that they put into it is like any other kid that plays a sport and puts the effort into it. So kudos to these young ladies and gentlemen out there. They do a wonderful job.
And the show definitely coming together. Northview always sounds good. It just takes a few weeks to get the show to where they want it. As we wish them well tomorrow at the Cavalcade of Champions at Center Grove High School tomorrow.
I'm going to take a second here real quick to thank our sponsors here one more time. Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, XLH Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, the Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive, as always, with their 5 locations across Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Camera operators for tonight's game, Kanan Harper, Wyatt Foster, and Noah Gastineau. Our video technician is Keith Lawson, and as always, producer and director Tony Harper. Still have spots available if you are interested and you're a local business and sponsoring. We'd love to talk to you about the promises and things that we can do for you to help promote your business here on the Indiana Sports Network. We're going to take a time out. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes on the Indiana Sports Network.
Fearless Designs is your champion for the finest in laser engraving. Fearless Designs does everything from trophies, hats, key rings, knives, signs, glassware, ceramic mugs, and insulated mugs. Fearless Designs is an Indiana company serving the entire United States. No order is too large and no order is too small. Contact Fearless Designs for all your promotional needs. You can get the latest high school and college sports information plus great original sports stories at xlhsports.com. He's back. Coach John Crooks welcomes you to enjoy some of your favorite foods at Coach's Timeout. Coach's is now open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday nights. Parties of all ages are welcome. Get popular food at popular prices plus good friends at Coach's Timeout. Remember, Coach's Timeout, now open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no-interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 812-448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
And welcome back here to Northview High School in your halftime show. A little over 4 minutes on the clock. I'm sure they'll put a couple more as neither team is onto the field yet, as the Northview Marching Knights are just leaving the field. We've got a very good crowd tonight on hand, Walt, on both sides. I love to see South Putt travel the way that they do. Is you look over here a lot of times at some of these games here at Northview, and the fans, the stands are kind of empty.
Right.
So great to see when I look both ways and even in front of me that we've got kind of people everywhere. So this is what you want. This is Friday night in Indiana.
It really is. And this is a very proud South Putt program. We talked about what Coach Sorrell's done while he's been here, his 7th year at the helm, and he's really built this program. South Putt definitely was not what they are now. And boy, it's just a testament to what he's been able to do and with this program, and from all accounts has willing workers and willing bodies, players putting in the work, and it's just a testament to what they've been able to do at South Putt, and the fans. You have a good team, fans will tend to travel, and that's exactly what they did. Of course, it's not a super long trip from Putnam County, but still, it's not a home game. They're coming in mass. You love to see it.
And that's the one thing that I've always admired about being around Northview Athletics is it doesn't seem to matter where they're at. If they've got a game, especially if it's a big game, you're talking in the sectionals or the regional, something like that, the fans travel.
Yes.
And South Putt's a lot of the same. You've got a lot of prideful fans. They enjoy their players, and they want to make sure that they know that they're supported. So it's awesome to see them follow. Like you said, it's probably only 30-ish minutes on the way down this way, but just nice to see them show up and support. A lot of people probably looked at the the radar and saw the rain coming and coming down, and they're like, listen, I'm gonna stay home tonight. Maybe even check it out on Indiana Sports Network.
Right.
But I like to see that the fans still show up and support.
And that's what these young people deserve, the support. They deserve their community to come and rally around them and watch them on their field of play, whatever sport that might be. And just you just love to see that. You're a player and you see the stands jam-packed. It just kind of gets you amped up a little bit more for a game that I know both of these teams are pretty amped up for to begin with.
Yeah. As we're getting closer to the second half starting here, as the Northview Knights have taken the field. Probably going to do a little bit of their stretching, warming up here to get started, as we've yet to see South Putt reach the field yet. But a couple minutes left here in the halftime show. I think we'll take this as a opportunity. We're going to keep it right here for a minute. Okay, we're going to keep it rolling, Walt says. So
because they're going to put the extra 3 out there. They're going to put the extra 3 minutes on the clock.
Yep.
So
you're
we'll
right.
keep here just a little bit longer, and because it's coming.
Oh yeah. Always seems to happen. It runs down to a couple seconds, and then we put 3 or 4 minutes back on the clock. So
I talked to Herb King about that at our St. Mary of the Woods game a couple of weeks ago, and I said, Herb, what gives? How come in football they get the extra 3 minutes. Everybody knows when the 15 minutes is over, then he mentioned some IHSA rule. They go by the federal blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Herb, you do it in basketball, you get a technical foul.
Yep.
Football, just put 3 doggone minutes on the clock when you know when the period is over. Let's come on out here.
Yeah.
And I know that it's a little different. You don't have a locker room right here, just like basketball does. I get that. But I just I didn't mean to go here tonight. Is what I really didn't mean to go there, but
you did.
Truth.
It's okay.
I did.
Well, and the thing you mentioned, the National Federation.
Yeah.
You got any idea where they're located, Walt?
In Indianapolis, I think.
No, California.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so they're located out in California, and it just seems kind of odd that it has a little bit of hand in control on what goes on here in the IHSAA.
Yeah. It's just weird how that thing happens, and just whatever. I just wonder, do they have to put the 3 minutes when South Putt gets, because they're still not on the field.
Well, they've got the 3 minutes up there now because the clock
I wonder if they're going to reset it, though, is what I'm saying.
They might end up resetting.
They have to have time to stretch.
Yeah.
So let me see. Do I have time to stretch? So we'll see, what happens. But, in any case, I think we'll have a very, as they're coming out now, I think we'll have an inspired group from Putnam County as they will try to make a comeback here in half number 2.
Yeah, South Putnam's not going to lay down. They're not going to roll over, Walt. They know that they're down 21 points, but the one thing they know is they get the football with a chance to put points on the board right away, and that's what they're looking to do. Is South Putt finally making their way to the field here with about 2 minutes to go here. We'll take this time as an opportunity to take a break. We'll be right back here on the Indiana Sports Network with your second half football action.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today, and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor for York Automotive. York is my #1 pick for your next car, truck, or SUV. Shop from over 600 vehicles at yorkautomotive.com today.
You're #1 at York.
You are watching the Indiana Sports Network Game of the Week.
At Lynn's Pharmacy, we're more than just your pharmacist. We're your neighbors.
Our kids go to the same schools. We eat at the same restaurants.
We sit next to you in church.
When I listen to a symptom.
When I fill a prescription.
When I offer advice, I'm not just helping a customer. I'm helping my neighbor and a friend. My name is Lynn Hofstetter, and I'm the proud owner of Lynn's Pharmacy, a modern pharmacy with old-fashioned values and personal service dedicated to keeping you, your family, and our community healthy since 1872.
Here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Baloney's from our family to yours.
You're watching Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Northview High School as the 12 minutes are up on the clock. Both teams are headed to their sideline. We're getting ready for second half action. Real quick, Walt, what are we looking forward to here in the second half? What's the keys to the game?
This opening drive by South Putt has got to end in 7 points. We got to get the touchdown. We got to get in the end zone to put some scoreboard pressure on the Knights. The Knights feel very comfortable with the way they have come out in the first half, but it's going to be incumbent on South Putt to really put some scoreboard pressure on Knights in a hurry on this in this board. And when I say hurry, I mean this drive. I don't care if the drive takes 8 minutes. You've got to get on the board on this first drive.
Yeah, absolutely. And we spent a lot of time at halftime talking about South Putt, but if you're Coach Rates and you're Northview, what do you want to see from your group here to start the second half?
more of what you saw in the first half. Key on Benton. You're seeing a lot of quick passing by Klein. Might see that again. But boy, you gotta cut off the head of the snake. And Ty Benton is the head of the snake. And if you let him get going, start wiggling and waggling, getting long runs, it's going to be tough. But I like keying on him and making someone else beat you.
Yeah, absolutely. As we are underway here.
The onside kick!
Squib kick. And who's going to get it? There's a scramble. Who's got the football?
I wondered if Coach Rates would do that coming out of the halftime break. Did not work. But here's what I'm saying. Coach Rates, I saw a couple great opportunities for points in the first half with with Lewis and Perry.
Yep.
I love to see the gambling there. Yeah. I don't mind this, but they had a few times where they could have gone to your big boys.
Defense has proven time and time again tonight that they can stop these boys.
Yeah.
So I like the aggressiveness here.
Yeah.
Klein back in the shotgun, going to take the first snap of the second half. Fakes the handoff to Benton, keeps it himself. He rolls to the left side, gets a couple before he's brought down by a couple of Knights there. Looked like Tristan Mackey, number 63, in on that play. He's going to pick up 2 or 3.
Definitely, like I said, I don't mind the aggressiveness. However, I also wanted to see the aggressiveness when you have the matchup situations that you got. If you got Blake Witt on Avery Perry or Quinn Lewis with no safety help, I want that shot.
And I'm sure if you're the coaches, you were talking about that at halftime. As they're going to hand off to Benton here.
Nowhere. Slade fell.
Stuttered, tried to make a move, and Slade fell, and another one was right there, and they let him go nowhere. As he's going to lose, a couple yards there?
Yeah. It's going to be third down and long.
Yep, 3rd and 8 from the 44. Not the start that you wanted if you're Coach Sorrell in South Putnam.
What do you do here? Jefferson at the bottom of your screen.
Matched up with Perry.
2 safety look, and I like that. 21-point lead by the Knights. You don't want to get too risky with some of your pressures. But I like Perry pressing up on Jefferson.
Yeah, I gave him a little bit of a cushion there, but then pressed him.
No
Klein
free release. Klein scrambling. Going to have to run for this thing. Gets out of bounds. Short of the first down. Let's go back to Perry and Jefferson. Perry, like you said, gave him some cushion, and he got up on him and then pressed him.
Yep.
Got hands on him.
Yep. I mean, anytime that you're going against a defender of that size, I mean, you got to get physical with him off the line of scrimmage. You can't touch him pretty much after that. So you got to get physical. You got to bump him off of a spot a little bit, because that could be the difference in a route run right here. This feels like a gigantic play at 4th and 4 from midfield.
Big play for the Eagles. 3 receivers, far side. Here comes pressure coming out of the backfield and could not connect with Benton. That's what I wanted in the first half, bringing Benton out of the backfield, a little modified wheel, and he just couldn't bring that in. Was that short?
They drew it up perfectly right there, Walt, as they had pressure from both sides. And Klein just had to roll back and let it go before he wanted to. Another half step, and Benton probably catches that football and runs for a long time.
Yeah.
So big defensive stand there by Northview.
And now the Northview Knights. I feel a big play coming. I'll be honest with you. I sense a big play of some sort here.
I mean,
for the Knights.
Onside kick, blitzing on 4th down. Why not take a shot on 1st down here and see if you can just put the nail in the coffin?
Gives it to Fell. Looking for room. Not much to be had.
I mean, and I'm not going to say picking up a couple yards on 1st down isn't the right thing to do there, but I'm aggressive, and if I'm the coach there, I want to take a shot.
Here it is.
Get them back on their heels.
Here it is, right here.
Right here on the near side, Lewis with Blake Witt on him, and
no safety.
Yeah, no safety over the top. If you're Colton Bath, you look out there and you see it, you audible into. No matter what you got to do, you audible into. Let's throw one up for Lewis.
He looks him off, goes the other way, and airmails one. Looks for Perry. That's way over the into the target.
Not even close.
Nope. I just don't know. You had safety help that way.
Yeah.
I just don't know why you don't go away from that, especially when you got 6 inches on the defender.
I mean, if it's me at that point, almost, I tell Lewis, stay right there at the line of scrimmage. I'll chuck it out to you.
Sure.
You go make it happen from there because he's physical.
He is. Now you got Rates, who hasn't caught a ball tonight, I don't think, being checked by Witt.
Brody Burge has moved over for South Putt on to Quinn Lewis, a little bit more size.
3rd down and 9 for the Knights. Pass is that incomplete? I'm looking for a signal.
Incomplete.
Okay.
Intended for Rates as he wasn't able to bring it in. Covered very closely by Blake Witt there. You know, and you go back to, we switched to Burge there on Lewis. Burge is a big boy. He's 6 foot tall. And, I mean, he didn't hold a shadow to Quinn Lewis in that 6'4" frame. It's just crazy, Walt.
And punting situation for the Knights. After a turnover on downs for the Eagles, now the Knights on the punt. So here we are. Oh, boy. Jefferson got back in there again. I think it was him. And that time it was Eagles bounce. Eagles will have it inside the 20-yard line. Quick break. We'll be right back.
I'm Steve Guernsey, and this is my account. When my brother and I decided to open a hardware store here in Brazil, Indiana, it was really important for us to stay local. Since the beginning, Riddell National Bank has been instrumental in all aspects of our business. The financing department has been wonderful. They've also helped us with some financing for our digital sign and for our roof. And most recently, they're helping us with our expansion. They are there to be a partner with you, and I tell you, they've been a really, really good asset for us.
Welcome back here as South Putnam getting ready to take the football 1st and 10 inside their own 25 from about the 23. And right away, immediately here, Walt, you look at the matchup here on the near side, Jefferson being covered by Keegan Bell, and that's a size disadvantage.
Yes, it is.
They're going to keep it on the ground for Benton.
Benton on the carry, roll down number 18, Avery Carey, brings up 2nd down.
You talk about those size matchups, Walt, and it just seems like each opposing coach not taking advantage of what appears to be a clear mismatch on both sides.
And I just you got to go after those matchups. And looking at Jefferson again here, going the other way, low, corralled, and then stood up.
Yeah.
Ooh. Witt got a little.
Good fight there as he was able to get 4 or 5 and makes this 3rd manageable, probably 3rd and maybe 3, 4, something like that. So nice play there. You just have to wonder, Walt, is it that quarterbacks aren't used to at the high school level doing enough audibling to where they see that mismatch? Because the play comes in, you have to think that they have the autonomy to be able to call out of that play.
And I don't know that they do. But senior quarterback Bass, I don't know. Klein, cut by Benton. As that one is going to be enough 1st down. As a big one for the Eagles. Scoring update at McCutcheon. Terre Haute South 27, McCutcheon 0 at halftime. South does get the ball to start the 2nd half. So after a big win last week at home, now they're trying to back that up on the road. McCutcheon, I believe, will be one of their conference mates going into their new conference next year, I believe.
Yeah, Terre Haute South feeling good about themselves.
Ball on the ground, picked up. Oh, and a massive hit! Slade fell, brings the contact on that.
He came with bad intentions there from the backside there, as I don't believe Drew Klein saw him at all. Able to hit him hard, but not before he picks up 6. So 2nd and 4 here, 7:33 to go and counting on the clock.
Going back to the Braves for a minute, already 4-2. Today would bring them to 5-2. They play South Put next win. I'm putting a W on that one. That would put them at 6-2 going into Columbus North. So good season on their first year head coach there at Terre Haute South. Benton up the middle, a big run after, not before Slade Fell ends it, but he goes for another first down. And how about South Putt starting to move a little bit now on the ground?
Starting to move a little bit. They're taking their time. 5 minutes already gone here in the third quarter. What they're going to have to do is get in the end zone and find a way to get a defensive stance here, Walt, to get back in this football game, but they're trying.
Under 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Back to Benton. Nothing moving there.
He might have got one. So going to be 2nd down and 9 as South Putt nears midfield. The Northview defense on the field here for the better, almost half of the third quarter here with 6:30 and counting.
Coach Sorrell goes 5-6 in his first year here at South Putt. Has won no fewer than 7 games since. Tonight, looking for win number 6 on the season.
And
third down.
Northview making some quick adjustments there as Benton got loose for a couple. Northview's held him here to, looks like 2 or 3 yards through 2 possessions here, through 2 downs, 3rd and 8 from their 48. Big play here for South Putt. They got to find a way to get a first down, Walt.
Witt at the bottom of the screen. Man defense. Handling in the near side slot. 3rd and 8 from the 48. Back. Klein. Jefferson raises his hand. Klein's in trouble. He's going to scramble. He's got some room. Klein's got the first down and more. He gets down. Oh, the ball's down before it came out. Ball down inside the 30. A great scramble by Drew Klein.
And that's the first time all night that Klein's been able to get loose and pick up some positive yards there. That's big for South Putnam as they need Benton and Klein both to be able to get some positive yardage for them if they're going to get back in this football game.
Great drive. Of course, we've said that before.
Yeah.
Now we're, we're getting toward that area of the field where it gets a little tougher traditionally. Let's see what Benton can do here. Looking for a hole.
Nowhere.
Just tough yards.
Yeah.
Tough yards for Benton tonight.
Yeah. And he's brought down by Brody Burkle right there. And, he had nowhere to go, Walt. Yep. I mean, how many times do you see Ty Benton get stuck at the line of scrimmage and only get 1, maybe 2 yards? Not very many. And Northview's done it more than a handful of times tonight.
Benton came in averaging 11 yards a carry on the season.
He might be averaging 4.5, 5 tonight.
Yes, that's generous. 2nd down. Ooh, dangerous, but could it be a hold? Flag in the play.
Yeah, right there at the line.
They were looking for Jefferson going to the post, little skinny post. Big call here.
Ineligible downfield.
Another ineligible man downfield. That's the 3rd time.
Here's what I don't understand. The ball came out so fast.
Yeah.
How is it an ineligible man downfield when the ball comes out? Was that less than 2 seconds, right?
Yeah, I mean that was
that
was a 2-step drop slant route.
I don't know how you could get somebody down the field that fast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have a hard time with that.
So it looks like they called that on the right guard for South Putt, but I'm just not sure. So
that fast?
2nd and 8. Klein here out of the shotgun, takes the snap, back to pass, plenty of time. He's looking deep, across the middle.
Oh, it's picked. And a flag. Pick and a flag. Let's see what's going on here. Intercepted by Garrett Schimmel. Flag sitting around the 22.
That was right on the impact of the defender hitting the intended receiver. I'm not sure. Are we going to get maybe a targeting call here? I can't imagine they would.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting here. It's a big call. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
We have an illegal hit on a defenseless receiver.
Wow.
going to result in a first down.
Contact results in a first down.
So they are officially calling that helmet-to-helmet
Yeah.
contact on a defenseless receiver for South Putnam with a first down there. Picks up 15 yards, so they got the ball 1st and 10 from the 32. 4:18 and ticking here in the third quarter.
New life on this drive. Benton met in the hole, but he got a couple. Had to sidestep one night and just got past the line of scrimmage there, I think.
I mean, he takes the ball 3-4 yards deep, and before he even gets back to the line of scrimmage, he's got somebody diving at it.
That's right.
I mean, that has been the story of the game all night long, is that Northview defensive front.
Yeah, we're looking for maybe a little play action.
Yeah.
Of some sort here. Here comes the counter play. They've run this earlier.
Blake Witt on the end around. Touchdown, South Putnam. Blake Witt on the end around. Little trickery play there by South Putnam. They're going to get a touchdown on that long drive to start the second half. Now we'll see if they're going to go for two, if they're going to kick the extra point.
Please go for two.
I think you got to go for
Yeah.
two. You got to keep this into a two-score game.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to bring the kicking unit on, it looks like.
Yep, I think they are.
Okay.
I don't know that I necessarily agree with this one.
This might be his last chance. If he doesn't get this.
Well, I mean, he's only had one PAT. He missed it.
Yeah.
You can go for two, and you can keep it at a two-score game. I guess if he makes it, you're still at a two-score game with a a two-point conversion later.
Been solid majority of the year. Low kick, and it doinks off of the goal post. 27-12. Probably won't see that again. We'll be back after this message, but the Eagles get on the board.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1.
You are.
You're #1 at York.
Thank you for watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Northview High School as South Putnam gets on the board in the third quarter with a touchdown. Misses the point after. 27-12, Northview with the lead. 3:44 to go here in the third quarter. As South Putnam going to see if they can make a defensive stop here and get the football back and try to get this game a little bit closer. And there's the whistle and the kickoff. A little squib onside kick. It's fielded by Northview. Does he hang on to it? I believe that he does, as that was fielded by Benton Hoskins, number 59 for Northview, as he was able to corral it and just hang on to it. So South Putnam with a little trickery try there, unsuccessful, and they are Northview's going to get the football 1st and 10.
For the first time tonight, I can hear you. Well,
Hey.
How about that?
There we go.
There
We
go.
had a little technical difficulty for a little while.
Yeah. I don't mind the little squib kick or whatever for my South Putt. Northview has the ball at the 45-yard line, but still, you gotta try a few things to get back in this game and see if the Northview Knights. Boy, a great long drive by South Putt, and they got in the end zone. So
Yeah,
game
almost
not
8.5
over.
minutes.
Yes. We'll see what the Knights can do to respond. They punted on possession number 1 of this half. Here comes McLawyer. Ooh, he ran into his own offensive lineman, and he might have had another little bit of room to run.
Yeah.
Ooh, he wants
Vision
that back.
was not there on that one, Walt. Still able to pick up a couple. So 2nd and 8. Clock ticking here. Under 3:30 to go now here in the third quarter as Northview is in no hurry.
No.
They're going to run this play clock down as much as they can.
They've stymied the quick strikes for South Putt, making them earn it on long drives. And this is how many more drives does South Putt have in them. High snap. Here comes Bass. Bass, left side. He's been dominant on that side, but they string it out nicely to South Putt.
They limit him to about 3 there. So 3rd and 5 situation here right at midfield. This feels like a really big play here for South Putt on the defensive side of the ball.
Massive. And for the Northview Knights, conversely, 2-down territory could be in order. We'll see what happens on this 3rd down and 5 play. Jake Rates, bottom screen.
And if I'm Colton Bath and if we're throwing the ball here, just look at your matchups.
Yep.
Find the one that you can exploit, get them across the line of scrimmage with a quick strike, move these chains, keep the football.
Play clock down to 3. McLawyer back in the backfield, down to 1. Barely got that one off. Play going downfield, got a man. Who else but Avery Perry inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line.
And
matchups.
Just a quick little pump fake by Bath, got the defense on their heels, and he's just able to throw it right up over the top, and Avery Perry does what he does, runs right underneath it. Big first down, all the way down to the 17 now, and that feels like it really hurts for South Putt.
Clock under 3 minutes. McLawyer still in the backfield with Bath. Let's see if he gets another carry or 2 on this series. Slant, should the Knights want it, is wide open. Opportunity with Rates. I'd love to see a slant here for a touchdown, possibly. Bath runs left side, bursts through the hole. Tackler misses, and he's got a 17-yard touchdown. It's a hat trick for Colton Bath.
Yeah, that officially puts him over 200 yards rushing if he wasn't there already, Walt.
Yep.
200 yards plus rushing, 3 touchdowns, and he's got a passing touchdown too. I mean,
that's a response.
Colton Bath doing it all.
He is just, it's his night.
Yeah.
Definitely his night. Colton Bath has just been dominant with 2:22 to go. Trying to stretch this lead out to 22 points. It's 32-12 right now. Snap, hold, kick, and 34-12 your score. We'll be right back. 2:20 to go, 3rd quarter.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 812-448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
Grace Clinic Health Professional. Affordable, compassionate, comprehensive healthcare for the whole family. In Terre Haute and Greencastle.
You are watching high school football on the Indiana Sports Network.
Well, welcome back here to Northview High School. 2:22 to go in the 3rd quarter. Northview with the answer. 34-12 as they are in control. And Walt, it took South Putt 8.5 minutes to come out, put a drive together, and score. Northview does it in a minute.
Yeah,
and that's been the story.
Yes, that has been the story here tonight. Is the quick strike ability of Northview on full display here tonight. Whitman ready to kick this thing off again. He's kicked off very well. Jefferson takes it at the 15. No blocking, but he'll try to make a man miss. Nope, doesn't do that.
That's a tackle right there. That is a tackle by a freshman. William Woodruff
How about
is
that?
able to bring him down, and that's a tackle.
Woodruff, a freshman as you mentioned, but guess what, folks? 6'4", 195.
Oh, yeah.
Just a baby.
Yeah.
Just still wet behind the ears drinking Similac freshman at 6'4", almost 200.
Yeah. And if you're Coach Rates, you're excited about the prospects of that kid for the next 3 years.
Yeah, you are. You
Very
should
big
be.
senior class here for Northview. You're going to have some kids step up next year, and I'm going to guess you're going to hear Woodruff's name a lot.
Just might. Making his name on special teams, not a bad thing to do. With a lot of running clocks that Northview's had, you know, he's been in the second half, and here comes Ty Benton. Pulling away. Ty Benton. I've been already caught from behind. Caught from behind by Quinn Lewis. I've been waiting for that all night long. Ty Benton is electric Quinn Lewis tracks him down inside the 10-yard line, and finally a big play by Benton here in this second half.
Yeah, and we'll see if that, shoestring tackle there by Lewis is able to save a touchdown for Northview on the defensive side of the ball. But Ty Benton, he woke this crowd up as I heard some cowbells going crazy.
First and goal from the 8, 2 minutes on the clock. Here comes South Putt. Love to get in the end zone. In the next couple of plays, the fullback got rocked. I think that was Briar Cook as
Briar
he got
Cook
rocked.
with the carry, and he was hit by another Briar. Briar McCluskey came out of nowhere and just put him on his back.
Sure did.
Pick up a 3 now, 2nd and goal from the 5. Boy, Walt, South Putt's got to get in the end zone here.
They do.
I mean,
Quickly.
they absolutely have to.
Quickly, this quarter. Can't extend this to the 4th. As here's that same play with DeWitt. Cut down at about the 2. That little end-around counter play is that didn't get in the end zone that time. Third time we've seen it, Knights were ready.
Yeah, the edge didn't develop like it did the last time where Witt had a free run at it. He had to try to cut it back in, and the Knights were waiting. 3rd
down and 3. Little tempo here by the Eagles, as it should be. Staying on the ground, not going in the end zone. Oh, my, what a play.
Who else? Slade-Fell.
Wow.
Slade-Fell gets in the backfield, blows up Briar Cook, and this right here.
This is the game.
This is it. I mean, 4th and 5. You've had 4 attempts from inside the 8-yard line and haven't been able to put it in the end zone yet.
Clock rolling under 40 seconds. Is they going to go for a field goal? Nah, they just changed the formation, changed the lineup here. Boy, taking a lot of time on this 4th down.
Absolutely.
I know it's a big play. Don't want to use a timeout. 4th and 5. Got to have it. Klein rolls. Under pressure.
Benton
wide open. Touchdown.
Good play design there. Benton able to scamper out of the backfield. Just all Klein had to do was throw it up over the defenses. Northview kind of forgot about Benton. I'm not sure how you do that, but forgot about him, left him wide open. So the play results in a touchdown. And now is South Putt going to go for 2? Looks like they're going to try. They're going to try for 2 here. I think that's the right play.
Yep. Got to go for 2 here. 18 on the board. They had 20 on the board for a moment. Maybe a premonition of things to come. Klein sidearms one, and it's a little bit low. 34-18. As just 20 seconds to go in the quarter. We're going to keep it right here for the duration of the quarter. But that would have been a big 2-point conversion. Would have brought them back to a two-score even game, 14 points.
Yeah, and I like the attempt there because either way, you're still at a 2-score game if you can convert 2 extra, 2-point conversions on touchdowns. So that's the right time to go for it there. Good play call. Just the ball fell a little bit short, but South Putt with a little bit of a quick answer there. 8.5 minutes to score the first time. They barely took 2 there, so kind of matching Northview on that side of the football there with the 2-minute drive there. A lot of that set up by the big scamper by Ty Benton, but if you're Northview, you've done a good job of containing that all night long. You can't let that happen again. He gets rolling, Walton. Anything can happen.
Northview, you've seen them take 5-6 minutes off of a clock in a drive. I think that's the recipe here for Coach Rates and the squad. If they can do that same thing again. Of course, depending on where they get the ball, that'll depend. I don't kick it to Scales here. I know that. Maybe even.
I'm going to shoot it to McCluskey here.
See what he can do. Looking for a blocker. Good field position. McCluskey's gone. He's gone.
My
Not
goodness.
going to catch him. As a little extracurricular at the 35-yard line. No flags. And how about McCluskey? Special teams, 15 seconds to pay dirt from the 20-yard line. Once again, South Putnam with the call, Northview with the response.
Yeah. What do? You can't kick it to either of them back there because Scales is just as capable of doing that as McCluskey, and he just breaks right through the middle of the defense, takes it right to the house. Third quarter's not even over, and what do we had? 4 scores in this third quarter?
This is the 4th.
Yeah.
In this half. 4 in a row.
Whitman on for the extra point here.
Wow. Whistles and flags.
False start against Northview.
They're going to false start now. Going to have to
Before the snap,
5-year.
false start. Kicking team, 5-yard penalty. Run the try.
Have you been hearing the referees all game?
Oh yeah,
5 yards.
That's why I've been trying to keep quiet while they're calling them.
I didn't know. You should have told me.
That's okay.
Oh my God.
You didn't do too much. It was fine.
Oh man.
No, it's all about the adventure out here, Walt.
It is.
It's all about the adventure.
It is. I'm like, whoa, where's this coming from?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
What else have I been missing?
Football, things like that.
Well, I haven't been missing Whitman. Dials up another PAT. I'll say it again. We'll keep it right here for the culmination of the quarter. 7.2 seconds, 41-18. The Knights just keep responding to these Eagles.
Yeah. I mean, this is the Northview football team that you've been accustomed to watching over the last couple years. I think what this is a culmination of coming out and getting punched in the mouth last week at Terre Haute South. Yeah. I'm not going to say, but there was an announcer on the Indiana Sports Network that called the game incorrectly, and Northview is
silly.
They're responding right here.
They really are. They are responding, and this is Northview really being dominant, very assertive here tonight, and just not giving the South Putt any momentum.
Well, and it's yes, South Putt's a 1A school, but they are a good football team. Northview's not coming out here and doing this to a team that's in a rebuilding phase.
No,
they are experienced. They're number 4 in 1A.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a good football team that they are dismantling right now through 3 quarters.
And they're at that high in the poll for a reason.
Yeah.
Was number 1 before they lost to Edgewood. Ty Benton only played a quarter. Keenan Mallard Shields didn't play a snap. So, I mean, I'm sorry. Edgewood does not win that game with those 2 guys on the floor for 4 quarters. Good deep kickoff inside the 10. Northview trying to get him on the field. Another crazy run back almost to the 40. And some little extracurriculars again as the quarter expires. This chippy out here, 41-18, as I don't see any flags, but there's lots of discussion. Do you see any flags?
Let's go.
They're saying end of quarter. 41-18. We'll step aside for the break, and we'll come back to the 4th quarter after this.
It's in the quarter, guys.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America builds and maintains roads, bridges, and other essential infrastructure that make us the crossroads of America. So thanks to LIUNA members' work, Hoosiers have a better quality of life, like access to utilities, easier routes to jobs, schools, or medical care. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
The city of Brazil was founded in 1866. By 1876, there were 2 schools, 7 dry goods stores, 2 hardware stores, 4 churches, and 5 drugstores. One of those drugstores is still there today, Lynn's Pharmacy. Lynn's Pharmacy has grown from a small neighborhood drugstore to a modern pharmacy, offering prescriptions and medical equipment with old-fashioned values and unparalleled service. You can even step back in time and visit Lynn's Soda Parlor
here at Lynn's Pharmacy, downtown Brazil.
You're watching Northview High School football on the Indiana Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Northview High School as we start the 4th quarter, and boy, it is getting wild out there.
You're talking about plays being extended, right?
We're good? All right, buddy.
South Putt takes the first down, gets a couple yards. All I saw was Slade Fellon and an offensive lineman for South Putt go flying.
Yep.
Hurry up offense for South Putt here. They give it to Benton. He cuts it upfield. I think.
Still going.
Pushing the pile. Just pushing it, Walt. That's a first down by Ty Benton on his legs.
Second half, the Eagles showing the pride that they have. And you look at what this program has just done over the tenure of Coach Sorrell. They're showing they're a very prideful bunch.
Yeah. I mean, they don't like what the scoreboard says, but there's no quit out of any of these kids, nor these fans, as everybody's still into this football game, even with it being 41-18.
Nearing 11 minutes to go in the half. Quick pass, batted down, and falling harmlessly to the ground. You look at the last 5 years for South Putt in the IHSA tournament, IHSA state tournament. 4 out of the 5 years, their tournament run was ended by the eventual state champion in Class 1A. And it's just unbelievable. Kind of some part of that, some bad luck. In the Providence last year in the semi-state, they lost to and they won. Indy Lutheran the 2 years before that. In 2020, Covenant Christian. So 4 times in 5 years, your state tournament is ended by the eventual state champion.
But that's a testament to how experienced and good this football team is.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Coach Sorrell, he knows what he's doing on the sidelines. He's got these boys ready.
I'm mic'd up.
Who was it on, sir?
53.
Okay.
Kind of feels like ACC getting the review. I don't know if you've seen that in ACC during the broadcast. When there's a review, they go to the command center. You can get inside and listen to the conversation. Getting the officials here tonight kind of reminds me of that. And to hear what they're talking about, going to the outside, near side. Witt got a little bit of space, had a long way to go, gets, no short by 5 or 6 yards. Northview trying to strip it. Witt saying, nah, I'll keep this. 3rd down and 4 maybe?
Third, yep. Yeah. But I tell you what, that's the fight in Blake Witt right there.
Yeah.
There was 4 Northview defenders trying to wrap him up, and he didn't go down.
No,
he let it go to the whistle. He refused to go down.
3rd and 3, timeout. Timeout Northview. A lot of defensive timeouts tonight. 10:26 to go in the game. We'll be right back.
I am Pedro Piloni, owner of the Piloni's Steakhouse. I definitely, recommend Riddell National Bank because be honest, other banks, they'll tell me no. And I went to Riddell and they'll tell me yes.
With his background in the industry, we thought he had a really good chance of success.
That helped me, they pushed me to the right direction.
Riddell National Bank has always had a strong commitment to community, and bringing a high-quality restaurant like Poloni's to Brazil seemed like the right thing to do.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
Welcome back here. 3rd and 3. South Putnam with the football and the snap. Klein.
Almost intercept. Looking for Witt.
Yep.
And Northview, who was that?
Brody Burkle.
Burkle just right there.
I mean, that was bang, bang right there. Witt was getting ready to catch it. Burkle put the shoulder on him. Couldn't make the play as South Putt's obviously going to go for it here.
Yep.
Down a bunch of points. 4th and 3 on the other side in Northview territory. They got to pick it up here, Walt.
Haven't been able to connect with Jefferson in quite some time. Knights doing a really good job on him right now. Avery Perry giving him 5 yards, but I don't think you can get it out to him before Perry closes. Find your matchup, or do you go to Benton? Still plenty of time on the play clock and an offensive timeout.
Okay.
10:22 to go. We'll take this one as well and be right back.
Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving the Wabash Valley for over 30 years, and we are a leading Green Pro partner. Cold weather is here. Be sure to have your heating system serviced. We also have rebates available up to $625 on qualifying equipment. You can also get 24 months no interest financing for qualified customers. So if you need a service call or are looking to upgrade your current system, give us a call at 448-8387. Carbon Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort and quality meet.
It could be anyone. The star student, the all-state athlete. I never thought it could happen to me, that I could lose everything. I found help, I found hope, I found recovery. I regained something lost.
You're watching the Indiana Sports Network.
Here we go, 4th and 3, South Putt with the football.
They moved.
Did he get him?
Let's see. I think they got the free 5. Yeah, Northview on the, I don't know, the left defensive end. Move.
That'll result in a first down.
That's free first down.
That's troublesome right there for Northview.
That clap, that fake snap.
Yep.
By Klein. And there's you see it again. That time as you got the clap and then the snap. You expect the snap to come right away, but there's been a second delay there as Sladefeld picks up Benton after putting him down.
I'll tell you what. How about Sladefeld tonight on the defensive side of the ball, Walt?
Yep.
He's been everywhere.
And that's, once again, I talk about that during the season. If you don't have to lean on him running the ball, he can devote his energy on this side of the field, which is where Northview really, really needs him. As tonight, Bath has done the majority of the things on the ground. As a good job, Northview getting Benton to the ground again.
Another one in there, Brody Burkle in there for Northview with a couple other Knights. But, you know, aside from the one big long run from Benton, again, they have controlled the line of scrimmage and really kind of kept Ty Benton secluded. You know,
he's over 100.
Yeah.
He's over 100, but it's not like over 200. He's probably 110 or so. Respectable. And a lot of carries to get that. Here he's got it again, looking for a block. And there it develops, but just couldn't quite get out of the shoestring tackle of Schimmel. Wow, if Schimmel did not hold on, that's going to the pylon.
Yeah. Well, and like you said, I mean, probably 120 yards for Benton now, but he had, 70 on him on one carry?
Yep. Here comes 4th and 1. Do they go to him again, or do they try to pop something to the outside? I'd go to Benton.
I'd just give it to him, let him run right up the gut.
Knights expecting it, though. I'm sure they are. Play clock down to 12. Clock still rolling. Close to 8.5 minutes. There's Benton. Offensive line opens up a hole. That's good enough for first down. But the clock still moves.
Yeah, and with Ty Benton back there, all he's got to do is keep his legs moving to fall forward. He'll get a yard.
Yep.
I mean, his legs are powerful.
Very. Haven't seen Jefferson in the action much.
Been very quiet in the second half.
Second half, he's been quiet. Knights, probably a testament. He's got some cushion here, though. Here comes Benton again. I think the Knights, they'll give him a few yards a pop. As South Putt is not really a hurry-up type offense right now. They'll keep running and snapping it around under 20. The Knights will take that.
Well, yeah, it's in Northview's favor if they just let him, pop off 2 or 3 yards and the clock keeps running. I mean, 41-18, they're feeling comfortable with under 8 to play.
3-score game. Going to take a lot for South Putt to pull off the miracle going to the outside. Making a man. No. He made Scales miss at first, but he recovered. Zane Scales recovers for the tackle. I thought he was beat, and he got back on the play.
Yeah, I mean, he just grabbed him by an ankle, held on, pulled him to the ground.
3rd down again. Under 7.5 to go in the contest. South Putt looking at conference loss number 2. That would most assuredly take them out of the quest for a Western Indiana Conference Championship. Back to pass, going far side, in the back of the end zone. Did he get the puppies down? He did. How do you let him get behind you if you're Northview? That will be discussed tomorrow morning.
Yeah, as Hayden Tincher That takes a lot of concentration right there to be able to come down in the back of the end zone, get 2 feet down like that. Heck of a play, heck of a throw. Good touchdown there for South Putt.
Must be deeper than the deepest. And Northview, a mistake there, yields 6. Will they make it 8? Looking for a block. Benton in for the 2-point conversion. 41-16, 15-point deficit. 6:59 to go. This one's not done, folks. Go to break. Well, we're 2-score game, Trey. 26-41. While we have a moment, I want to remind you, tomorrow we'll be at St. Mary of the Woods. It is homecoming there. Second home game for the Pomeroys, hosting the Midway Eagles as well. As the Pomeroys looking to go 4-0 on this season. Midway coming in with 2-1 record. Should be a good one tomorrow. Homecoming going to be a festive atmosphere. Should be good weather at the West Vigo High School, which is where the Pomeroys play. Looking forward to seeing the Pomeroys hopefully get a big win against Midway.
Yeah, and if you're South Putt here, do we onside kick
Why
this
not?
ball?
Why not?
I mean,
why not? Either
down
that or
2
pooch
scores
it to the 40.
You got nothing to lose. You got to try something.
Yep, sure do. Northview expected a short kick, and they don't get it. Well, they get a line drive, and they're going to take a knee at the 20. Don't
I believe
see
that's the quarterback.
That's Bath.
That's
yeah.
Colton Bath.
In which, seeing that they kicked it to Bath, I 100,000,000% agree with him taking a knee.
Yeah.
Don't take a shot.
No.
Don't
No.
take a shot on the special teams.
No.
Yeah.
Under 7 minutes to go.
Yep.
You're up comfortably in a 2-score game. As long as you can run some clock here, I agree.
So Northview coming out on the 20-yard line. Boss, the scoreboard says 10-yard line. That ain't right.
That's at the
it's
20.
20. Even I can see that, Tony Harper. You know, he's laughing at me now. 6:48 on the clock. Tuesday night, Danville Community High School will be in town right here on this complex. The Northview Knights will be our last high school volleyball broadcast as Slade Fell stutters and goes. 50, 40, and maybe a horse collar. Nope, a good clean tackle at the 40-yard line. Slade Fell, his first and only big gainer of the night, and the senior just hasn't had to.
That's what Northview does to you. I mean, aside from last week against Terre Haute South, where they just kind of got manhandled at times, they've got playmakers all over on offense. Well, and, you know, that's Slade Fell's first real positive carry of the night for more than a couple of yards, and they're still putting 41 points on the board. I mean, that's the Northview offense right there in a nutshell.
And Tuesday night, just to finish the thought, Tuesday night, Tuesday evening, the show's 6 p.m.
6 p.m.
Start time for varsity is what it shows. So we'll make sure that's accurate, as we'll have to hustle to get here after work. Fell back-to-back plays and lowers his head and dives for a nice gain. It was the last opportunity for me to see the Northview Knights this season. It's been a pleasure covering the
those
Knights
games have been
volleyball
fun.
games. This has been so fun.
They've been
But
a lot of fun.
that game Tuesday night last night against the Braves, how fun was that?
That was a lot of fun. Well, I mean, back and forth action.
Yeah.
Former Northview players on the coaching staff for Terre Haute South. I mean, that was a lot of fun.
Folks, come on out to Northview on Tuesday night. Watch some great volleyball action against a team that hopefully will make a nice run in sectional play. Fell, nice third carry in a row. And that time, the Eagles ready for him. This South Putt group, they've got an opportunity. Of course, you know, you look at after this game, and this one's not over, but they're going to have to get the ball back soon. After this game, Trey, next week they host Owen Valley. That week after that, they host Cloverdale. So this Eagles team, Owen Valley is going to be a running clock one.
A little bit of a down year for them, yeah.
Cloverdale 3-3. I don't know what's going on with them today. But, you know, Cloverdale could provide some resistance as Avery Perry goes in motion. But the Eagles looking to pick up 2 wins to finish their season. Bass, a cut, and he's gone. 4th touchdown by Bass. Just 1 cut as we have, is this Jefferson?
Yeah, it looks
down
like
at the
Jefferson.
35, holding his right ankle area. So Northview gets on the board again, as hopefully Jefferson will be able to get up. He's on his back now. So they're looking at his lower leg, ankle area. Just really hoping for this young man he'll be able to get up. We'll step aside for an injury timeout. We'll be right back after this. Well, Jefferson not able to put a lot of weight on it. Now, hopefully, as the moments progress, he'll be able to get the feeling more and more back on that right leg, Trey.
Yeah, that's not a good sign. Is you know they had to call in some of the big guys to get him. He's putting a little bit of weight on it, but not a whole lot. Hopefully, maybe just rolled in the wrong direction. That's not good for South Putnam.
One of the few games this season that we've had on our airwaves of the Indiana Sports Network that is not a running clock game. I think only the second. That would have been Park Heritage at South Vermilion. I don't think was running clock. And this is the other one. 4:58 to go here in the game. We'll step aside again and be right back.
There was a time when your local pharmacy defined your community. Before the days of long lines and drive-through national chains, pharmacists gave your health personal attention, and you always met with a familiar face. Back then, your questions were always answered, even when you forgot to ask. In Brazil, Indiana, that friendly local pharmacy has always been Lynn's Pharmacy since 1872. We are a modern pharmacy with the latest technology, still deliver that old-fashioned, friendly personal service today. Experience the tradition with your family at Lynn's Pharmacy in downtown Brazil.
Visit us at our original Terre Haute location or our new Brazil location for an exceptional dining experience. Open 7 days a week for lunch or dinner, and always remember we have gift cards and party tray size to go. Polonies, from our family to yours.
Welcome back here to Northview High School. Just under 5 minutes to play in the 4th quarter. Northview with another touchdown before the break there. Comfortably in the lead at 48-26 as they're getting ready to kick off. And the big story right now for South Putnam is how is the ankle of Khalil Jefferson as he is on the bench. Doesn't have a shoe off yet.
Right. But he might be done for the night. We'll see what happens here on this drive. But hopefully maybe be done for the night. Looking for the outside as Hanley gets close to the 40. Jefferson is up, moving around. Does not have his helmet. But he is up, moving around. So his night might be over.
And he's already walking a little bit better than he was coming off the field as he's actually walking under his own power, so that's a good sign for South Putnam.
Right. Going to need him moving forward. Like I mentioned, next week they're going to be mad when they host Owen Valley. I kind of feel for Owen Valley, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I would not want to be Owen Valley after this game.
As a matter of fact, our schedule says that we have that game. Okay, I'm sorry. That's right. We did change that. I was looking at the schedule and I forgot that I didn't print off the new one as we will have Edgewood here next week. As we'll talk about that here in a moment. Oh, Ty Benton lowers the boom.
That was not Ty Benton.
Oh, excuse me.
That was the fullback, Briar Cook. As he caught Garrett Schimmel putting his head down, he ran right over him and kept going.
So Cook with a couple of carries here tonight, and he's a big fella. Heading with it again. Excuse me, downhill running.
And he is not going down easy, Walt.
Nope.
That's a little bit of a different run style than you used to see him when Ty Benton's out there, where he's cutting and shifting and making something happen. Briar Cook just puts his head down and says, come on, pull me down. Try it.
And he's going to stay in there.
And
circling close to 4 minutes.
If you're Coach Terrell, that's the right thing.
Yep.
Get Benton off the field. You already got one guy kind of limping a little bit. Get some of these other kids a few plays. Game's, not really in question anymore at this point. Yeah, Benton, I think Benton's night's done. As you look over there, he's sitting all by himself in a seat, taking the gloves off.
Jefferson lobbying to get back in the game, though. He's flexing and sprinting, and I would love to see him sitting next to Benton.
Yeah.
Honestly. Benton's got his helmet on. He wants back in. These are just a proud bunch.
Yeah.
Proud bunch.
I mean, and that's the thing is you get 4 short years.
That's it.
And if you're out there, you want to be out there every play, no matter. I mean, I've seen some of these kids, they could have bones sticking out of their legs. They don't care. They want to play.
Northview looking to push their record to 6-1 here. Flags on the play. As excuse me, this game is
before the snap, encroachment, defense.
This game is in hand by Northview. If they could just keep their heads about them for the next 3 minutes and 42 seconds. The last 2 games, of course, you just mentioned, will be here next week. Edgewood will be in town, and that will be for I was going to get a Northview timeout. We'll take a timeout along with
timeout Northview. That's their second shortest timeout of the half.
We're the Browns, and this is our account. Our relationship with Riddell really began when we were kids, so when we started our business, it seemed like a natural fit for us.
Riddell's provided all of our financial needs for both personal and business, and we could not be happier with the level of service that we're provided.
Riddell National Bank has helped us grow our business so that we can help grow our communities with the core values that we both share. If you're looking to grow your business, Riddell is your best option.
Your All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor here for York Automotive. Looking for an All-Pro deal on your next car, truck, or SUV? York is my #1 pick. With over 600 vehicles in stock, York has the largest selection to meet your needs. We're talking new, pre-owned, and commercial vehicles. Take it from one All-Pro to another, York has your best deal.
Shop online at yorkautomotive.com and we'll show you why we're not #1, you are.
We're not #1. You are. You're #1 at York.
It's
Clinton.
Yeah, that's too far.
Welcome back here to action. South Putnam with the football, 1st and 10. That end around play as they're going to hand it off there to Branson Hanley. He gets maybe 1, 2 at the most before he's brought down by a couple of Knights.
We were talking about Edgewood. Next week will be a senior night, and really a chance for the Knights to clinch a share at least. I don't know what Edgewood's going on tonight, but they play, I believe, Sullivan tonight as another great run inside the red zone. But I don't know what Edgewood, I think they play Sullivan tonight. So next week will it be at least for a share of the Western Indiana Conference Championship on senior night for the Northview Knights. And I'm not going to call out loud what I think is going to happen. I'll tell you later. Because my calls, I don't want to jinx the Knights with making a call.
Well, and Northview's going to be pumped up, senior night, like you said. They got 17 seniors on this football team, a really tight-knit group of seniors, so they're going to come out and look to make a statement against Edgewood next week. I can guarantee you that.
Can you read my scribble?
I can read your scribble.
Okay.
I can read it. We'll
Book
see
it.
if that happens.
Book it.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, man, here we go with
the
South
old end
Putt.
around okie doke to Blake Witt again.
They're sticking with that play down there in the red zone, one of their main plays.
2.5 to go here in the 4th. 48-26, game in hand. South Putnam just looking to put another touchdown on the board.
You look at this series, they've played, in recent memory, they've played 5 times. In those 5 contests, as we'll see this play here. Scourging toward the goal line and in. South Putt gets on the board, but in the last 5 contests, South Putt has scored 21 points combined. Tonight, right now, they've got 32.
Yeah.
So this is a different bunch than what they had in, back in 2019 when what I show the last two times these two teams have played, 2019. So that was Coach Sorrell's first year, and the Knights rolled up on them. That would have been a running clock had they had it then. But the Knights now up 16, and the Eagles trying to make that 15. They can execute this PAT. It's big right here. You need live reps. The kicker's got to be able to execute this thing. Your special team staff to get this PAT. They do right into the band, the percussion section. 48-33. We'll be right back.
I ran out of my pain meds too quickly.
I took more and more to get through my day.
I did anything to get them.
I needed help. I needed hope. I found them both.
Professional, safe, no wait times, quality treatment. Regain something lost. Call or go to winrecovery.org.
We build Indiana. The Laborers International Union of North America are building roads and bridges to get Hoosiers where they're going today and a new energy infrastructure that will keep Indiana competitive tomorrow. LIUNA's over 12,000 statewide members also grow local economies, earning good union wages, shopping where they live and work, and paying taxes. We build Indiana for good jobs and stronger communities. The Laborers International Union of North America. We are LIUNA.
I'm All-Pro running back Jonathan Taylor.
Welcome back here to action as South Putt kicks off. No one back there for Northview, and they're just going to fall on it, cover it up right there.
Somebody's got to go get that ball, right?
Yeah, the two deep backs for Northview, they kind of just looked at each other, and I was like, oh, I guess we got to go get it.
Yeah, we do. So 2:09 to go in the game. As Northview looking to salt this thing away. As maybe you see Schimmel under center or taking the snaps, we'll see.
And again, like I said, Northview is going to win this game pretty handily, never really in question. But this is a good South Putnam football team.
Yes,
that just tells you how good Northview can be.
That's right. And I think there's a lot of positives to be taken. Ooh, South Putt getting somebody on the field very late. There's a lot of positives to be taken from this game for South Putt and Northview. Probably more, obviously more for Northview. It's going to be a run by McLawyer. Just a few short plays left in this game. As a flag.
We're going to get a flag.
Oh, man. Some talking. And McLawyer is clapping his hands, so I guess he thinks there's going to be some woofing from South Putt. We'll see what this is. Probably hear it, too. See what's going on. There's Mike. Here we go.
After the play was over, personal foul on the defense, a 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, resulting in a first down.
Well, Coach Sorrell had plenty to talk about, and these penalties is part of the story. First half, I thought South Putt kind of hurt themselves with some miscues. Second half, a lot of penalties have really stymied them. From maybe getting a little momentum and some silly penalties.
Well, you just hate to see it. I mean, you got to keep your head about yourself.
Yeah. Under 2 minutes. Means I'll be going to get dinner soon. I'm getting hungry, man.
You getting hungry?
I am. Lunch was a long time ago.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I guess it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Mom made lasagna today. Just I know Tony Harper's wanting to know what Mom cooked. Lasagna, some corn, some salad, some garlic bread.
I was here early. Why didn't you bring me some?
Well, last week when I didn't get was that last week or 2 weeks ago? I didn't get
okay, whatever. I see.
Also
I
had
it.
German chocolate cake as well.
Okay.
Just to mention that as well. Clock running under 120. These Northview Knights, McLawyer are looking for a hole and almost got one. These Northview Knights will get to win number 6, Trey. As it's just been a very workmanlike game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they came out, they took care of business from the opening snap. They've done what they needed to do to put a victory up here on the scoreboard. The game was never really in question. As you know, the first play from scrimmage, they scamper off for 60-some yards and a touchdown, and that kind of set the tone. You know, then you go down and get a defensive stop inside the 20, and it was kind of all over from there. But Northview doing what they expected to do and what I think they thought they were going to go into Terrell South and do last week.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
I mean, hopefully this woke them up a little bit.
And another flag. Another flag. Couldn't just let this game end. You got to see another flag.
There is a flag on the play.
I would love to see just eat that one.
Yeah.
And go home. You know? Not going to change the outcome. Nobody got hurt. What did you call here? Was it a face mask? What we got?
5-yard face mask penalty.
5-yard face mask penalty. Keep that one in your pocket, man.
Yeah.
5-yard face mask penalty on the last play of the game.
On my whistle.
Yeah.
Maybe don't call that.
I agree.
15-point game, and you call a 5-yard face mask penalty.
Yeah, it's almost 10 o'clock. It's a little chilly out here. Everybody's ready to go home.
Well, victory formation will prevent another face mask, I would think. As this one will end 48-33, your final score is. Give me your thoughts about South Putt here. Right.
You know, like I said, South Putt, they came out early and they just couldn't stop Northview on the defensive side of the ball. A good effort to stay in the game and keep it where it felt halfway close, but at the end, Northview just too much. I think South Putt's going to learn from this, and like we talked about, I would not want to be Owen Valley next week with South Putt coming to town.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly.
It's going to be ugly. They're going to get their get back, and they're going to get right next week, and it's not going to be fun for Owen Valley.
And these Northview Knights, 6 wins on the season now.
Yeah, so we're going to take a chance, thank our sponsors one last time here before the night ends. Carbon Heating and Air, Edward Jones by Lindsay Lunsford, XLH Sports, Fearless Designs, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Hamilton Center, Lynn's Pharmacy, Poloni's Italian Restaurant, Riddell National Bank, and York Automotive with your 5 locations across Brazil, Greencastle, Crawfordsville, and Plainfield. Walt, any final thoughts tonight?
Well, just a great game for the Northview Knights. Did what they needed to do, get a big victory. South Putt, they'll be okay, and I look for them to make a deep run in postseason play. And congratulations to Northview Knights. But I look forward to South Putt the rest of their season. I'll definitely be watching from afar to see what they do. And hey, man, maybe this is the year that South Putnam, dare I say, goes all the way. I don't know. They've been stymied. Got to semi-state last year. Boy, let's see what happens. I am rooting for South Putt the rest of the way. We got this one out of the way. I really, really, really like Coach Sore on this team. So I definitely be pulling for them as they go the rest of the way. Tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. kickoff, 2:45 pregame show. Midway Eagles at St. Mary of the Woods. Be there or be square. For my broadcast partner, Trey Mine, I'm Walter Gordon saying, good night, God bless. Northview gets the win. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon.
This program is a copyrighted production of Indiana Sports Network and cannot be shown, reproduced, or redistributed in any way or in any form without prior written permission from Indiana Sports Network.
You're watching Northview High School football on the Indiana Sports Network.